Shalom. I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, and double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that taught us His word. I just want to do a video on, these diseases and pestilence that the Most High is going to send, on the people, on Jake in these last times, man. It seems like every day, every other day, something's getting recalled, salmonella poisoning, and then the lettuce and the turkey and all that, all the sicknesses that's going around, all these different diseases that's popping up. And just this latest news that broke around December 25th was this clinic in New Jersey was infecting like thousands of people with hepatitis C and AIDS, HIV. The first article is from MTOnews.com. I mean, different, news outlets reported this, but this is the only one that actually made mention of, black and Latino patients, because I guess that clinic was mostly, most of the clients of that clinic was Jake. And they got caught up in all those infections and those poor conditions of that place. It's entitled, New Jersey Clinic Exposed 3,000 Black and Latino Patients to HIV. The New Jersey Department of Health is saying that more than 3,000 patients at the Health Plus Surgery Center in Saddlebrook, New Jersey, may have been exposed to HIV, hepatitis B, and hepatitis C. The Health Plus Surgery Center serves mostly black and Hispanic patients. Health department officials are calling the exposure an emergency. Patients who had surgical procedures done at this surgery center between January 2018 and September 7th, 2018 may have been exposed. So roughly a year. The Health Plus administrator Betty McCabe says the exposure was due to deficiencies in infection control involving the cleaning of instruments and injecting of medications. McCabe says 3,778 patients are being urged to get their blood tested. In a letter to patients, the Health Plus Center says during this time period, lapses in infection control and sterilization, cleaning instruments, and the injection of medications may have exposed patients to bloodborne pathogens. So yeah, man, these infections and these diseases, these sicknesses, man, the Most High is plaguing this place in these last days. Next article is from NorthJersey.com, dated January 2nd, 2019. Saddlebrook Surgery Center patients question handling of HIV tests. Mahogany Clifton, a former patient of Health Plus Surgery Center, is part of a class action lawsuit filed against the Saddlebrook Center. Patients waiting to learn whether they have contracted HIV or hepatitis from unsafe conditions at a Saddlebrook Surgery Center are asking why their blood tests are being handled by the surgery center and a cardiologist they didn't know instead of their own doctors. Some patients who may have been infected during the period when the state health department says patients were at risk haven't received notices that they should be tested, the lawyer said Wednesday. Health Plus Surgery Center says 3,700 people who underwent procedures between January 1st and September 7th last year may have been exposed to HIV, hepatitis B, and hepatitis C and should be tested. So yeah, man, that deadly pestilence that the Most High is sending. First scripture is 2 Ezra 15:1. Behold, speak in the ears of my people, the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord. And the main thing we should be pushing, is this chip that's coming and the ultimate destruction of America during World War III. And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imaginations against thee, and let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. Yeah, the unbelievers, the doubters, not fear them, don't fear them. They try to threaten us. Fear not the imaginations against thee, whatever, the government's plotting against us, or whatever, fear none of those things. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. And this is a plague right here. It's one of the many plagues the Most High is going to send, whether it be through the food, through the air, or through your hospitals. You go to the hospital, get cured, and you end up coming out with a deadly disease. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Skip down to verse 49. Verse 49, I will send plagues upon thee, widowhood, poverty, famine, sword, and pestilence. That's the point right there. To waste thy houses with destruction and death. Yeah, widowhood, a lot of these women are going to be widows. A lot of their men are going to get shipped off and die in these wars that are coming up, World War III. Poverty, you're seeing that now. It's just massive homeless, homeless population just springing up everywhere. Everywhere you go, you're seeing homeless people. It's like a third world country now. Famine, sword, pestilence. To waste thy houses with destruction and death. That's what we have coming. If you look that word pestilence up on the etymology online dictionary, pestilence, a plague, epidemic. And this is basically an epidemic, almost 4,000 people infected. It doesn't even make, national news. A plague, an unwholesome atmosphere. Yeah, I was in that hospital, man, that clinic where people were going to get healed and treated. That was an unwholesome atmosphere. Infected, unwholesome, noxious, deadly disease, a plague. So Most High is sending them deadly diseases out here, man. Yeah, with the food, like you said, everything's getting recalled. Every time you turn on the news, some news is getting recalled because of salmonella poisoning, botulism, or something like that. In these foods, in these food sources. But Jake don't want to learn. He's not going to return to the Most High, so the Most High is going to have to destroy him. This is Amos 4:9. I have smitten you with blasting and mildew, when your gardens and your vineyards and your fig trees and your olive trees increased. The palmer wood devoured them, yet have ye not returned unto me, saith the Lord. I have sent among you the pestilence after the manner of Egypt. Your young men have I slain with the sword, and have taken away your horses, and have made the stink of your camps to come up unto your nostrils. Yet have ye not returned unto me, saith the Lord. Jake didn't return to the Most High back then, and he's not going to return now. I've overthrown some of you, as the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah, and you were as firebrand plucked out of the burning. Yet have ye not returned unto me, saith the Lord. Therefore thus will I do unto thee, O Israel. And because I will do this unto thee, prepare to meet thy power, O Israel. And they're about to meet the Most High, through these concentration camps that's coming up, and ultimately through these nuclear missiles, through death. And then they're actually going to meet the power. missiles hit them, 2/3. And that's when, they're going to get it right when they have to come back into the kingdom. Jake ain't going to get it right on this side. So he's going to have to die 2/3 and have to come back in the kingdom. And Most High will turn that stony heart to a fleshy heart, and it will be good then. But, so yeah, with that, these pestilences are rising up. It's going to get much, much worse, 2019. So with that, shalom.